At the Create It station, we are going to be using tangrams, which are these little plastic squares that come in different colors. They're pretty thick. And each color is a different shape. And just like in the Lego building station, these have task cards. So this one says make a lion, build a car, and you have to use these tangrams to try to make a flat picture of these. So in the Legos, we were building something that was tall. And the tangrams were building something that's flat, kind of just like a picture. So maybe if you make a lion, maybe this might be the head of the lion, and then you could use something else to make the mane. Or you could use something else to make the head, and you can use these to make the mane. I can't wait to see how creative you get. At the Spell It station this year, we have a box full. They're kind of like Scrabble tiles. They're from the game Bananagrams, and each tile has a letter on it, consonants and vowels. So you can work either by yourself or with your partner to make words. Now I know it's fun to spell your name, and that's what everybody wants to do. So give it a whirl, spell your name, but then I want you to challenge yourself a little bit more and see what other words you can find. Maybe randomly draw 6 letters and see what words can I make out of those 6 letters. Let's see if Mrs. Dodge can do it. So I pulled an E, a T, an H, and an R. Ooh, so I could spell with my L, my E, and my T, I could spell the word let. So that's kind of a fun challenge. Just draw a few out and see what words you can make with just that few letters. When the cleanup robot comes on, we're going to quickly and quietly put all the letters back in the box, and we're done. At the Read It station, we're going to be playing Pop for Sight Words. This is such a fun game. Kids love to play this game. We have our little popcorn box, has sight words inside, so we'll take turns drawing a card. Oh, and I started with pop. I didn't even mean to do that. So if I get a pop, all of the popcorn that I've collected has to go back in the box. So I've lost all my popcorn. So then my partner would pull a word out. Let's hope it's not a pop. And they pulled out this word and they would have to read it. So they would say, where? Once they've read the word, they get to keep it, and we just keep going back and forth, drawing them, and then when the cleanup robot song comes on, whoever has the most popcorn at that moment is the winner. Good luck. At the Solve It Center this year, we're doing another jigsaw puzzle. This one is going to be lots of fun. It is a Toy Story puzzle. There's 48 pieces, so it's kind of a challenge, but they're not just regular pieces. They're the kind that kind of change when you move them, which will add kind of a bonus to the puzzle. So work with your partner. Make sure you're always putting your edge pieces on the outside and your other pieces in the middle. Use this box to help you so that you can see what Buzz looks like, and so you can find all the pieces maybe that go with Buzz. Use this as your guide. When you're done, make sure you put all of the puzzle pieces, take them all apart before you put them back in the box. At the Find It station, we are going to be finding out about our classmates using lots of conversation questions. We have this whole red tub and it is full of questions that you can ask each other. So here's one. What is your favorite color? So if I was the one that drew this card, I would ask it. I would use my best listening skills to listen to my partner, and then when they've answered the question, then I could answer, and I could say, well, my favorite color is coral. And then my partner would draw a question, and they would ask, what is your favorite activity to do after school? So now I would get to answer first. And one of the things we're practicing at this conversation center is good conversation skills. So looking your partner in the eye when you speak to them, listening without interrupting, and speaking in a loud voice. So I wouldn't want to be answering like this, or I wouldn't want to be distracted and looking around the room. We are using very good conversation skills at the Find It Center. At our coding station this year, we're going to be using the Code and Go robot mouse. The idea is to program him by pushing the buttons to go and get the cheese on our little mat. And the way it works, if you want the mouse to go straight, you press blue. If you want the mouse to turn right, it's purple, left is orange, backward is yellow, and then when you're ready and you've programmed all of it in, you're gonna press green for go. And then he'll do whatever you programmed him to do. If he didn't get the cheese and you need to reset him, the red button does not work. You have to turn the mouse off and then turn it back on, and then you're ready to reset and try again. So if you think, wow, I should have had him go straight twice, then this next time you can do straight twice. So why don't you see me in action so you can kind of see how it works. So this is how it works. I need to make sure first I turn it on to the normal setting, and you'll hear that sound. And here's the cheese. So let's see. I think I want him to go straight, straight, left, go. Straight. Oh, I had him go too many times. And then he turned left, but I forgot to tell him to go forward again. So I need to reset. So now I need to turn it off and then back on. And I'm going to try again. I want him to go straight and then turn left and then go straight again. So straight, left, straight, go. Straight, left, and he got the cheese, and we got to hear the happy sound that he made. Then, when it is time to clean up, the green board stays. We never take the green board apart. So all I would need to pick up would be all of the purple pieces, make sure the mouse is off, and everything goes back in the tub except for the green tray. The green tray always stays on the table. At the Tell It Center this year, we're going to be using this felt board, and I might change the stories out from time to time. We have lots of felt board character stories, but this year, at the very beginning, we are going to be starting with the Gingerbread Man. And you're probably familiar with this story where the gingerbread man runs away and says, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man." So with the felt board, we also have all of the characters made out of felt. So, you know, it's so cool how they just stick to the felt board. And as you're telling the story, as different characters appear in this story, you can stick them to the felt board, and when the character is done in the story, you can take them off. So with your partner, one of you can start off being the storyteller, one of you can start off being in charge of the felt board, and then after you've done the story once, switch. So you get to do both parts. When we're all done, we're going to put all of the characters and the book back in the tub. The felt board is too big for the tub, so you can bring it to me and I keep it in a special spot. At the Build It Center this year, we're going to be using Legos, and you can either work with a partner or you can work individually to choose a task card. And with the task card, you may choose any one you want, but you can't just say, "Oh, I'm just going to make whatever I want." You need to choose a task card. So I might choose to build a dinosaur, build a tower, build a flower. There's lots to choose from, and once I've chosen, then I have this big tub of Legos, and I have to try to build that thing. Now, of course, it's not going to look exactly like on the task card, and that's okay. I want you to use your creativity to make whatever item you choose. And then when it's time to clean up, when you hear clean up robot, we can't put things back like this. We need to break each one apart. I promise you'll have time if you're following directions, and put everything back so that the next group has a fresh batch of Legos when they're ready to build.